vlog. Today we're going to be learning how to make felted flowers. Now these are quite involved, so we're going to make one flower per video. Today we're going to be making this one, which looks like a bit of a daisy, and I have the lovely Gwen with me who's going to talk us through how to make these flowers. The way this video is going to work is that Gwen is going to do very quickly, step-by-step process of making this flower, and then the second half of the video is going to be me trying to follow how to make the flower. And I'm sure I'm going to stuff up at a few different points, and at least then hopefully we'll help show you how to fix any mistakes that you might make along the way. So we're looking forward to starting.
So to make this flower, all you need is an A4 sheet of felt. I bought these in Hickeys. They're quite a strong felt, which gives a bit of body to each petal. And then you need another little piece of, in this case, yellow felt to be the yellow center of the flower. A piece of floral wire, a sharp scissors, and a glue gun. This one is a warm glue gun rather than a hot glue gun. If you have a hot glue gun and you want to try it, go right ahead, but you might burn your fingers. I have slightly burnt my fingers on the warm one, so I wouldn't want to try it on the hot one. This is the sheet that we're going to be making the flower from, but I prepared some earlier to explain the different steps. So
also it's in black, so it's quite clear, you know, there's quite a good contrast, so you can really see what's been done.
Right, so you take your A4 sheet and you split it in three. So you cut there and there, and it gives you 3 strips of felt. So you'd have 3 like this. Then you go through and you cut, it's probably about 1 centimetre each one. It doesn't matter if they're not all exactly the same. Flowers aren't all exactly the same. So you snip, 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 leaving a little bit here so that you can glue it all together.
How much would we say we're leaving here? Is it about?
Probably about 1 centimetre. So,
okay, perfect.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there's enough so that you can grip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you go through and you just round them off.
Can you show me quickly how to do it around maybe on one of these?
Certainly.
Cool.
So you just hold it in your left hand if you're right-handed, and you just take a little bit off. I usually try and do it in one rounded motion, and then it is nice and round.
Okay, very good.
It's
nicely rounded petals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you take your little one.
Okay. And about how big would we say this is? It's probably, is it the... Turn that bit over.
Centimetres. This one is about 7 centimetres by 4 centimetres.
Okay, good.
So
just a good to have an idea.
Yeah. So yeah, you take this and you snip into it. So it's similar to the other one, slightly thinner bits this time.
Okay.
Probably about 1/2 centimetre.
And again, always leaving enough to grip at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, not all the way through.
Okay.
Right.
Brilliant.
So it's kind of fringed now.
Yes.
And then I just go through.
So we're cutting kind of just a diagonal
off
it. Okay.
Just to make it look a bit pointier.
Yes.
It's quite blocky at the moment.
Actually, can you guys see? That's kind of the centre there.
And they don't have to be all exactly the same. It's an approximation. Right.
Perfect.
So then you get your floral wire. I got this in a florist.
Yeah, any florist I'm sure would be fine.
So you bend it in 2 like this.
Do you actually want to show us bend it?
Certainly.
Go for it.
So you just bend it in 2, roughly half. If you want it to be about this length, if you wanted it for a larger arrangement, you wouldn't have to bend it in 2, but I just think it gives a bit more strength to the bottom.
And you can see Gwen has actually tied hers with ribbon afterwards, hiding the wire.
So then you just squeeze this bit a little bit.
Okay.
With your pliers. And then I'm going to move these out of the way. And so this glue gun has been heating for a while. It takes a little while to heat up.
Yeah, it's at least 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then so I like to, anything that I'm putting glue on, I like to keep it on a cutting mat or a surface that's not going to damage the table. So you just squeeze out a little bit like this.
So basically all along the bottom edge that you kind of left free there.
Yeah. So it dries quite quickly, so work as fast as you can. So you just
Roll it up.
roll it up like that. Doesn't matter if you get any on the bottom because it will be covered anyway. So, oh, that's a bit high.
We can trim it down.
It's fine. Okay. Now, as you can see, you get glue stuck to your fingers, but because it's warm glue rather than hot glue, it doesn't burn you. Yeah. So that is the center of the flower.
Brilliant. So it's that bit there.
Then I will show you this guy. So this is a much longer bit. So if you put all the glue on at the same time, then it will dry before you're finished applying it.
So we just do it in stages then? Yeah. Okay.
So just do maybe, so we'll do about that much at a time.
Brilliant. It's about a third.
Yeah. So you place this at the bottom edge and then you start rolling. And again, it doesn't matter if you get it on the bottom, like on the outside of the bottom, it's fine. Then
just take the glue off our fingers.
Yeah. It gets a bit cumbersome.
Yeah. Part of the fun, Gwen.
So then a bit more glue. So I'd say I probably do it in
3 stages?
3 stages,
Yeah.
So you just roll gently. You don't have to squeeze too hard or anything like that. And don't worry about these weird gluey bits. They're not actually sticking, they've dried, so you can just pick them off at the end.
Yeah. They do come off the felt pretty easy.
Yeah. Then you just roll, 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 roll.
All around the same fixed point.
Yeah. So then you can give it a bit of a squeeze at the end. So there is the first one. Now, if I were making a full flower, I would round these all off and do the same again.
And you can do it around and around as many times as you want.
As big as you want.
Exactly.
So, I mean, this is probably a little bit mean, but like 2 might do. It depends on the width of the petals and how big you really want it.
How many have you got in this one, Gwen?
I think I have 3.
Let me see, 1. Yes, 3 or 4 for sure.
Yeah, because it goes around. Yeah, like this has gone around.
It's doubling over
3 times in some places. So
okay.
Yeah, I'd say there were at least 3 on that one.
Okay, brilliant.
So as you can see, these ones are quite long. Those ones are quite neat.
Yeah, and it's quite easy to just cut these down if you need to afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. You can just cut them down to whatever size you want.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to do all that kind of tweaking at the end anyway. So that's pretty good. Great. Well, thank you very much, Gwen.
No problem.
I guess it's down to me now. As I remember rightly, I'm going to divide this into 3 sets long.
That way? Yes. Well done.
First mistake averted.
I mean, you could do it the other way, but it would take longer.
It would take way longer, yeah. Okay, so we're not measuring this.
Yeah,
this
about
is
a third.
It's about a third. I'm going to start with this one because it's probably the nicer of the 3.
I would agree.
I'm going to just tidy off that little end there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. So we go, and so then what we're going to do is I'm going to take the bockety, as I like to call it, and I'm going to make those into the petals. So I'm going to and this is, I actually want to point out, this is my first time making these. So, you know, if I can do it, hell, anyone can do it. Or at least that's how I tell myself anyway. Okay, yay!
Brilliant, so we've got the first stage done.
We've got the first stage done. As you can see, there's lots of lovely angles and shapes in there, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to try and round a corner, and this is obviously going to be a disaster for me because okay, I'll tell you what, we've gotten this far. I think you kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to brush those out of the way. Yeah. And I am going to have a quick look at this guy.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit easier, she tells herself, hopefully.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So we're going to just cut down.
Yeah.
And they're very close together.
Yeah. So they're probably about half the width of the actual petals.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good.
And again, trying to do it straight.
Yeah. So this bit is easier than the rounding.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is much easier to do things at a diagonal angle. And now I need to steal the glue gun.
Right.
Oh, I also need to bend this.
Yes.
Okay. Pop that in. So we're going to glue this whole section. Okay. Would you look at that? I did something right. Yay!
It's really good.
We have a center. Bearing in mind, everyone, that I know I haven't finished this bit off, but that's because I'm taking forever.
You can also finish it at the end
I can
once it's all glued together.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's actually a really good thing to know. There we go, that's my attempt at our daisy, and as you can see here, it's not as pretty, but rounding the corners and all that will definitely help, and then adding the extra layers will definitely get you to a very beautiful, voluminous
And
flower.
the more layers you add, the less obvious it is that this looks a bit funny.
Oh yeah, but also it's going to be hidden.
Yeah,
you know, it's
so
going to
you'll
be-
only see that bit. You won't see...
Exactly. So there we go. Very good. I feel very proud of myself.
So you should.
I feel like I've achieved something. Oh, although,
A bit more glue.
bit more glue. Good to know. Bit more glue. There we go. Let's just roll that right up. Yeah, beautiful. Very good. Well, thank you so much, Gwen, for showing me
You're
how to
welcome.
make this. And everyone, good luck. If you do try doing something like this, please let us know. Let us know how you're getting on. There's a comment section. Also, it would be great if you wanted to subscribe to these videos because we're going to be doing one maybe every 2 weeks. So this is the first of the flowers. We're also going to be showing how to make this beautiful flower and this beautiful flower. And then we also have this lovely little, what would you call this?
Felt ball.
Felt ball.
And we also have some leaves.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
probably show you at some stage.
Yes, exactly. So we are going to show how to complete this bouquet. So please do tune in again, subscribe, and we'll keep going, and I'll keep gluing my fingers together. Thanks very much, everyone.
Thank
Thanks, Gwen.